Hello everybody, yes, how are we all doing? It is the Fredders93 here and welcome back to another edition of Football with Fredders, the weekly football chat and discussion show here on the channel. Now I know that last week I probably said that I was going to do the second legs of the Champions League and the Europa League quarterfinals, but I may have predicted one or two draws too many, because none of the games ended up in draws. So I think I better move on from that and then look at one or two of the big stories from the weekend just gone. So Harry Kane, if rumours are to be believed, this popped up from Sky Sports on Saturday, that if Spurs do not make the Champions League, Kane is going to ask to quit. I don't really know how true these rumours are. You can't really believe these until something is officially said either from Spurs or from Kane himself. I mean, given the way that Tottenham have actually been sort of in the last couple of seasons or so, you can tell that they're a completely different side when Harry Kane doesn't play, which sort of semi-shows that even though they've got Heung-min Son and Lucas Moura as well, and one or two others, they are really over-reliant on Harry Kane in terms of their goal output. Harry Kane, when he's injured, you can see the complete shift in Tottenham's style of plays and their basically attitudes towards trying to get the goal. It's completely different, so they're really reliant on Kane on that front. But yeah, like I say, how much truth is in these? Until they say something, we don't actually know, and until the season ends, we won't know. But looking at some of the teams linked with him, I can only really see about 4 or 5 teams being able to afford him potentially. Because Daniel Levy at Tottenham is known for being an extremely tough negotiator. They will easily demand like a 9-figure sum for Kane, easily. So for me, the 5 teams that could probably look to afford him, or even try and even think about it, are Manchester City, potentially as a Sergio Aguero replacement. That's 1 or 2 options they can go for. Manchester United, as like potentially a cheaper option than Erling Haaland. Who else got? Real Madrid as potentially a replacement for Karim Benzema, and would honestly be a bit of an upgrade on Luka Jovic. Nothing against the Serb, it's just that he is not Real Madrid material. And then you've got Borussia Dortmund, who could potentially go in for him as a replacement for Erling Haaland, and Paris Saint-Germain. Because, of course, now thinking about these teams individually and why they should probably go in for him if they can. Manchester City, Sergio Aguero is on his way out the door, and Gabriel Jesus hasn't really been consistent in terms of being a goal scorer, and you can't keep playing the likes of Bernardo Silva, Ferran Torres as false nines, because they're going to need a break eventually, and I don't think they've really got anyone else's backup. Manchester United, yes, they've got Martial out, yes, they've got Rashford, but they mainly play Rashford out on the wing, so they definitely need a forward, particularly if Cavani leaves in the summer, which, to be honest, I think will happen. And so the 2 names they've been linked with are Kane and Haaland. Both very, very good strikers in their own right. It'd be tough to try and predict one for Manchester United to sign, so I'm not going to. Instead, I'll take a look at Borussia Dortmund. Now, they could go in for Kane, pretty much as a replacement for Erling Haaland. Just get some of the money back for him, and then just rebuild their front line and anywhere else that way. Real Madrid, I touched on it briefly. Luka Jovic isn't really being Real Madrid material, hence the fact he got loaned straight back to Frankfurt. And also Karim Benzema is starting to get on a bit in age. I know he's got a legendary status with Real Madrid, but you need to sort of change things up to sort of allow them to keep dominating the football in Spain ahead of Atletico Madrid and Barcelona. And then that leaves Paris Saint-Germain. Of course, that would be a reunion with Mauricio Pochettino, but then you've got to think about the strikers there as well. So you would normally still have Neymar out on the wing. The signing Kane would just move Mbappe out onto the wing and then just bench Angel Di Maria, I think, to allow Kane to be played in the centre. But then you've also got to think about Mauro Icardi, Moise Keane, if they make his loan move from Everton permanent. Where would they fit into it? So it's tough to try and predict where Kane is going to go. But those are some things to think about right there. The other big talking point from this week is VAR once again. Thank God Newcastle somehow managed to beat Burnley, because I think if they had lost this game and if they would have gone down a result, this incident from VAR would have been the thing that would have sent Newcastle fans into an absolute frenzy. Because basically, as the ball was calling in for a chance, Peacock Farrell makes a save. The ball comes back. Sean Longstaff goes to hit the ball. James Tarkovski goes to clear the ball, and then immediately after slightly clearing the ball, Tarkovski's foot does make contact with Sean Longstaff's face, and somehow, even after VAR intervened, no penalty. How? If that was anywhere else on the pitch, that would be given as a foul. Why was it not the case in the box? This is the thing with VAR, with consistency, that needs to be changed. But however, it is going to set up a bit of an interesting sort of next few weeks down at the bottom of the Premier League table. And I, as a Newcastle fan, I'm not sure how I'm going to survive this. Maybe with a drink or two. We shall see. But that is going to do it for this week on Football with Fredders. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Leave the like, subscribe if you're new, follow the social media, follow the Twitch, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye for now.